all of the ancient rishis and seers, the yogis, the ancient yogis, they all said across the board that if you want to understand the human body, human nature, the earth, symbiosis, like the way that we interact with the world, you must understand the 5 elements. And we see this in the sister science of yoga and Ayurveda. This is the 5 elements and understanding your connection to them. And, your individual dosha and what your constitution says that may have a tendency to go out of balance, which again, we see these in different ecosystems. Like if you're in the desert, you can imagine what part of the 5 elements may go out of balance, right? There's going to be less water, more fire. If we go into the rainforest, we're going to see the opposite, right? So the moisture is going to go out of balance. And so there needs to be a balancing within nature. And nature does this so magically. And within your body, 5 elements. You are no different. You have the earth, you have the water, you have the air, you have fire, you have ether, you have space. And this is where it gets really, really cool. See, because within your body, just like everything else, those systems can go out of balance. And once you get one out of balance, like you have too little water in the body, well, now you're going to have the impact of drying, right? And what drying might do, I mean, just like if you were looking out in nature and you saw that something needed water and it didn't have it, how that could impact all of the life forms around it. Or if you have too much fire is, too much acid. It causes high blood pressure. We can think of too much fire, heat, anger, frustration on the emotional level, but you can also experience it in digestion issues, right? We have too much acid, acid reflux, things like this. So we too have these 5 elements in our body. And what is amazing is we have the ability to tell the systems to balance themselves out by using just our hands. Just our hands. See, within your hands, each one of these fingers represents one of the 5 elements. And we have an intricate system of communication within the body. It's the nervous system, right? And it's all these nerve endings that are communicating with all the different systems, like, oh, create more water, do this, do that. And 70,000 of them ish, right? And many of them land in our hands. And so if we connect these fingers, we're connecting different circuits. And each finger represents a different element. Your pinky finger is water. If you need more water, you would attach your thumb, which is fire, to the water and you amplify it. If you need more earth, you're going to do thumb to ring finger. And then middle finger is space is the way we might think of it, like the space in the body. Any place, I'm pointing here because most of the space resides in the head, right? We have these holes, nostrils, ears, in the mouth. There's actual space. And the air is going to be in the chest, right, which is the pointer finger. And so again, if we're lacking these things or we have an imbalance, we amplify them by touching them to fire. And now we're creating more. We're telling the systems of the body through this electrical panel, boom, we need to create more lubrication. We need this, that. We could also diffuse them. If we have too much space, so you're having issues in your ears or you're having issues in your throat, nose, you might decrease it by pulling down the space, right? So you are diffusing it. There's also a really, really powerful mudra. We oftentimes see this as well, connecting with air, ether, but this is connecting with the cosmic realm. It's a way to bypass these 3 elements which exist in the earth, the container, which is the space, and then we have again earth and water. So we want to elevate above those for a little bit, and that would be the Gyan mudra that we see often. You could also do the mudra that is most revered, and again, because some of these we don't want to do too much of because we'll throw an imbalance again, right? But the one that we can never get enough of, prana mudra. These 2 fingers elevated and these fingers touching. So we're touching the thumb to the earth and the water, and then we take the air and the space and we point them up or down. The prana mudra is a very, very powerful mudra. And if you hold both hands in this mudra and you take some deep breaths, maybe 10, 15 minutes, it's so amazing for the body.